Welcome to this video introducing the basics of emergency on-farm cleaning and disinfection of milk tankers, a process that is frequently referred to as tanker C&D. In this video, we will explain how milk tanker cleaning and disinfection can help protect your farm during a foot and mouth disease outbreak, and what equipment and procedures can be used to effectively clean and disinfect a milk tanker. As covered in the overview of FMD video, the virus causing foot and mouth disease is excreted from virtually every part of a cow, in her breath, urine, manure, and even her milk. Of particular concern is that during an outbreak, the disease will spread by vehicles from infected herds to uninfected herds. This could occur by several ways, including movement of manure or urine adhering to the wheels or chassis of the truck, or milk spilling from the tanker and contaminating the transfer hose. Milk tankers are a particular risk because of their frequent movement from one herd to another, and because tankers cross paths with each other at the processing plant. The good news, however, is that during an FMD outbreak, cleaning and disinfecting milk tankers can be very effective at removing and killing the FMD virus before it enters your farm. In fact, in the 2001 FMD outbreak in the United Kingdom, farms practicing good biosecurity procedures, including effective cleaning and disinfection of vehicles coming onto their property, were 5 times less likely to become infected. So how does a vehicle disinfection station work? During an FMD outbreak, typically a producer will create a perimeter around the dairy and limit all traffic access on and off of the farm to a single entrance. All vehicles crossing the perimeter will need to be cleaned and disinfected upon entering and leaving. The C&D site should be selected or modified so that there is access to a water supply, there is an electric power supply or gasoline supply for the pressure washer, the area is large enough to accommodate a tanker and necessary equipment, wash water does not drain towards animal housing, and any wash water stays on the farm and does not drain off the property. The water supply for the pressure sprayer can be either piped in or delivered from a reservoir. Different sources report that it takes between 50 and 150 gallons of water to clean a milk tanker. To perform an adequate C&D, you will need a pressure washer. Pressure washers can be either electric or gas powered, can use hot or cold water, and can vary greatly in performance and cost. Hot water pressure sprayers may cost more, but water at 90 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit is more effective at removing dirt and oil in which the virus may be hidden. Ideally, the washer pressure should not exceed 3,000 psi, as higher pressures may damage vehicle equipment or throw up large clouds of spray, potentially spreading the virus beyond the disinfection station. Because of environmental regulations, collection and disposal of runoff from C&D stations may be required. Your State Department of Agriculture will be able to advise you on the regulations in your state. When runoff collection is required, it is typically accomplished with plastic sheeting, berms to raise the edges of the sheeting, and a sump pump to collect the contaminated wash water. In order for employees to avoid irritation of the skin, eyes, or respiratory tract, they must wear protective clothing. This includes eye protection in the form of goggles or a face mask, waterproof clothing, which could be either reusable like a rain suit or disposable like a Tyvek suit, reusable or disposable gloves, and reusable rubber boots or disposable plastic shoe covers. In order to prevent the virus from moving beyond the disinfection station, it is essential that there be a collection receptacle for all protective clothing to either be disinfected or discarded after each use. The goals for tanker C&D are to first clean and remove all visible contamination with a high-power pressure washer, and then apply an approved disinfectant at a lower pressure. Most standard operating procedures for tanker C&D include the dairy employees performing the C&D and the tanker driver staying in the cab to minimize potential virus transfer from one dairy to another on boots or clothing. Cleaning the truck before disinfection is essential because the FMD virus can hide in dirt, mud, and manure, essentially protecting the virus from the disinfectant. A C&D of a milk tanker takes typically 15 to 30 minutes when using pressure sprayers. For a milk tanker already clean of visible contamination, a single pressure wash with disinfectant should be adequate to kill the FMD virus. For especially dirty areas, manual brushing with soap and water may be needed to remove visible dirt. Particular attention should be paid to the undercarriage, wheels, and wheel wells. While there are many types of commercial disinfectants marketed, there are only a few approved to be used against the FMD virus. Producers will be advised of which disinfectant should be used. What can a producer do, however, if during an outbreak, adequate quantities of an approved disinfectant is not immediately available? One short-term emergency fix is to use regular household bleach, which may be purchased at most grocery or home improvement stores. A 6% solution of household bleach can be mixed with an equal volume of water to achieve a 3% sodium hypochlorite solution containing 30,000 parts per million of free available chlorine. Commercially available liquid bleach comes in different concentrations ranging from 3% to 12%, so different dilutions may have to be used depending on what bleach product is available. When a proper concentration of chlorine is left to soak on clean, non-porous surfaces like tires or stainless steel, it will inactivate the foot and mouth disease virus. A new, fresh batch of disinfectant should be mixed for each tanker. Bleach sanitizers used for milking equipment might also be used. In any case, commercially available test strips should be used to ensure that adequate free chlorine is being attained. So let's review what we've learned about on-farm C&D for milk tankers. Cleaning and disinfection of vehicles, particularly milk tankers, is an important tool in helping protect your farm during an FMD outbreak. All vehicle traffic on your farm should be cleaned and disinfected when entering and leaving. Effective cleaning and disinfection can be accomplished with commonly available equipment and supplies. Yes, you can protect your herd and your business during an outbreak. Talk with your processor field representative or State Department of Agriculture about participating in the Secure Milk Supply Plan, or visit securemilksupply.org for more information.